Well, your life begins the moment you leave your comfort zone. My name is Razak Mbamba, leader of Movement for Transformation, and I always bring you glad tidings. Well, if your life is not comfortable for you, it is because you are still in your comfort zone. One thing I know for sure is that you cannot be in your comfort zone and be able to make an impact in your own life. Your comfort zone is serving as that devil which you do not know, as that devil holding you back and causing you all the kind of pain in your life. What am I talking about? A lot of people are not able to live up to expectation. Why? Because they have not taken into consideration what their life actually means to them. Well, today I'll be talking about 5 reasons why the rich are rich and the poor are actually poor. And the question I will want to ask you is that, do you think that the Creator created some people in the beginning to be rich and others to be poor? Well, if your answer is yes, I am sorry to disappoint you that that mindset is a negative mindset. It will not take you anywhere. We each have 24 hours within ourselves, for ourselves. We have 24 hours to be able to use. So if you do not know how to leverage your time, if you do not actually know how to make good use of your time, then you will remain poor. You will remain in dejection. You will remain in the sorrow you are in. Why? Because the moment you begin to take your destiny into your own hands, that will be the moment you will liberate your own life. So now, why are the rich rich and the poor poor? Well, the rich are actually rich because they do hard things. Now, you cannot eat your cake and have it. If you want to accumulate wealth, if you want to be prosperous, if you want to be rich, if you want to be able to leave your footprints on the soil of history, you have to be ready to forego the pleasures of today for the pleasures of tomorrow. If you want to feel the pleasures of today, you will not be able to make the kind of impact you actually want to make in this life. Well, the reason why the rich are rich and the poor are poor is that the rich understand that they need to invest in themselves. They need to invest in themselves. Why is it that they need to invest in themselves? Well, investing in yourself has to do with you replacing your level of conventional wisdom with real wisdom, your level of misunderstanding with understanding, your level of ignorance with knowledge. Knowledge is power. If you have knowledge, there is absolutely nothing you cannot do. So the reason why you are where you are is how far you know about what you know. Yes, the rich understand that they need to invest in themselves. They need to learn. They need to attend seminars. They need to get mentors for themselves. They need to go through the hardship today for the pleasures of tomorrow. Now, how do you invest in yourself? Investing in yourself involves self-development, self-education. You have to read a lot of books. You have to be able to get acquainted with the knowledge that you need to be able to leverage to make the kind of money you want to make in your life. If you are not making the sum of money you want in a month or in a day, it means the level of knowledge to be able to make the kind of money you want is not yet in you. Investing in yourself is one of the primary ways to become rich. And you must do the right kind of investment. That is not investing in your stomach, but investing in your mentality, investing in your mind, investing in your brain. Remember, your brain is the tool of the mind. So the food of the mind is the spirituality, is the mentality, is the idea, is the knowledge, is the understanding, is the wisdom you actually need to be able to make an impact in this life. The second reason why the rich are rich is that they are able to leverage their time. What do you understand by leveraging your time? Leveraging your time is the ability to be able to convert the time you have into money, into prosperity, into wealth. If you cannot leverage your time, it means you do not have enough information in your head. You don't have enough knowledge. You don't have enough wisdom. That is why you are not able to leverage your time. That is why you are not able to convert your time into money. Now, to be able to convert your time into money, you should be able to know what kind of a niche to tackle, to be able to solve people's problems. If you cannot solve people's problems with the kind of knowledge you have, then it means that you are not being able to leverage your time. The third reason why the rich are rich is that the rich are able to create passive income. But in order to be able to create passive income, you have to be able to create active income. Now, active income will be able to enable you to create passive income. Active income involves the job you are into right now. The trading of your time for money is active income. So if you do not have enough already money to go into passive income, you have to keep your job. You have to keep working. You have to trade your time for money. When you trade your time for money, then you would accumulate some little money to be able to invest that money into your passive income. Now, passive income, you will have to have multiple streams of income. If you have multiple streams of income, in fact, if you can go to bed whilst your business is making money for you, it means that you have attained the level of creating passive income. The fourth reason why the rich are rich and the poor are poor is that the rich know that they will be successful. Now, what does it mean to know that you will be successful? Yes, the ability to have that positive mental attitude towards success is already a plus to you becoming successful. Every successful person on the surface of this planet know that they will be successful before they actually become successful. So if you have already made up your mind that you will become successful, it is a plus to becoming a successful person. That is what we call the principle of mentalism. Remember, everything about life is mentalism. Now, mentalism is one of the principles of the universe. It tells us that everything is created by the mind. Remember, the mind is a spark of the entire universe. So before an action can come from the mind, that action was once a particle. That particle became an element, and further became an idea. The idea became a thought. The thought became a word. The word subsequently became action. Now, when that action is put into place for a very long time, it becomes a habit. When that habit is harbored within for a very long time, becomes your character. When that character defines you, then that becomes your destiny. So it means that if you make up your mind and understand and know that it is your legitimate right to become successful, to become rich, to become wealthy, there is nothing that can actually prevent you from becoming wealthy if only you would have a definite purpose and work with faith to be able to achieve the kind of goal you have created for yourself. The fifth reason why the rich are rich is that the rich are ready to welcome problems. Remember, where there are problems, there is money. If you can welcome problems and not despise problems like the poor do, it means that each time you are able to come out with something that will solve the problem of another, that is going to give you money. That is exactly why the rich are rich and the poor are poor.